Eventually this will work. Come on. Hop up. Alright. There we go. What's that? Go away. Alright. Stuff should work. I may have gone all the way over to Gridania in between the episodes, but I helped a friend out on this server. So, I need to check my phone. Alright. I had my day break. I streamed on the weekends, which I don't normally do, but you know what? It's fine. Exquisite. Oh, that's kind of cool how they have it like that then. Social community, raids, roulettes, trials, maps, events. Oh, welcome. Here's our Discord. I'll be taking the money. Adventurer, Galleon has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. He shouldn't be walking about, not with those wounds. If he doesn't get the proper medicine and rest, his conditions like to deteriorate to where it was before or worse. We'll need you to help us find him, and quickly. Start by asking Albreda. Might be as the woman's seen something. Yes, sir. I want my other outfit right now. This one is cute, but I'm rocking with this one currently. Pardon me. Finally, it's about time you came asking about Galleon. I watched him leave Quarry Mill some time ago, and he left me this sealed letter before he went off. It was sure not to open until someone came asking. My brothers, I cannot bear to be a burden any longer. This is why I must leave you all. Do not worry for me. Just find your way safely to Little Alamigo. Blast it. Would that I'd known what he was thinking, I'd have stopped him. I'd stop this folly myself. Why didn't you stop him in general? Because he was hurt. He was sick. He's dying. Like, you shouldn't just let a dying man walk away. There's still a chance that you could have helped him not die and stuff. The love Galleon bears for his brothers is strong. He's willing to sacrifice himself for them. Make no mistake, entering the woods in his weakened state is suicide. Yeah. Out in the wilds alone? That fool. That great big sentimental fool. My men and I will scour the woods for Galleon. Please help us find him before something terrible happens. Alright. I shall go on a chocobo. Level 24. Let's do it like this, actually. So I need to... There's some stuff that I wanted to change about the hotbar. Make this 60. Put that there. My focus target will go here. Enemy list will go up here, and then there's going to be these 50 or the 80. No, we'll do the 60%. I mean, that's actually not as small as I have it on my other character. I'll do 60 like, or 80 like this. And then 80, or should I do, I should do these ones. 1 and 2, I think is how I have it. Which means my focus can actually go here. No, because I don't want to get in the way of the enemy list. The healing gauge. We'll do simple and make it like an 80. that soon. I might just transfer over my other hotbar, but this one should be fine for the time being. At a point, I will need stuff over there, so. I just wanted to have that setting up. I really don't like that it's like that. I'm gonna do just the 60 small. There we go. And no, that'll be fine like that. But watch out, a goblin.
Aw, he's a little boy. Hello, fella. How you doing, buddy?
HUD progress. Let me make it an 80. That was just a little too small for my liking. And that should be perfect here. And then we're good, because then let me just focus target, and that's perfect, you know. Thank Gorsh. Alright. A little sippy in first. You spawned out of thin air. Galleon. Galleon? Galleon. Captain, but why? You should be, you should all be on your way. What do you take us for? We're Alamegans, and Alamegans never forsake another. Hardships be damned. Remember the oath we swore, gods damn it, the oath to reclaim our homeland. We'll set foot on Alamegan soil again, together, or not at all. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Good. Let us return to our brothers. Oh, and don't you ever think you'll get off lightly. That's fair. As soon as you're healed, I'll give you such a thorough thrashing you'll wish we didn't find you. I think that's kind of what he does wish. Can't thank you enough for saving. They look so similar. Just the hair different. I guess the nose is actually a little different. He's got more of like a direct nose. He's got more of a slope. Thank you again for saving Galleon. I'll see you back at Quarry Mill. Yes, sir. Because what I normally do is I'll have my mount over here. Which I think is what I'll do. And then my lemon break will go there still. And then we can raise this up just a little bit. And then if I ever need, I can just lower it and push it back wherever I may so like. Alrighty. Hello, Mefrid. Oh, there he is. Who's... Oh, there's a little Lala lady there. Guys, expected to make a full recovery. We'll linger here until he's strong enough to take the road again. To take to the road again. As much as I mislike this place... beggars can't be choosers. I don't like the fact that you said mislike and not dislike. Now, that things are relatively settled, it seems, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask of me anything and it's yours, as long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Alamigo, that's all. Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well, I will provide you with a letter to show to Gundobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt he will do all in his power to aid you. Thank you, sir. How much is it to TP here? 420. Let's go. Oh, someone's tuning to the crystal for the first time. Ooh, cute outfit thoughts. A lance. It's fair. Boing. Boing, boing. Oh, Hihira. You don't really got anything. How about you? I might do that one. I might want the purple. Or the pink. Why have you returned? You were not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Here is a letter from your boy. You spoke with Mefred? It's been long since I've heard from him. I feared him dead. 12 be praised. Whoever you are, Mefred sees you as a friend. And any friend of Mefred is a friend of mine. I know of this masked stranger you seek and will tell you all that I can. Or what I can.
No speed increased. Oh, lime green, let's go.
An outsider resembling your masked stranger has appearing near Little Alamigo of late. My phone lit up for a second. No, I'm just going crazy. Never mind. What's more, it's the light reflecting off it. I'm going friggin' senile, apparently. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods, are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obligated to talk.
Let's see.
Gundobald sent you? Listen, I told them it was a bad idea that all that tripe about believing the masked man and you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around and expect me to think I'm nothing in for it.
I mean, I am talking about it, so.
A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be.
Believe you.
You see, I'm used to it being over on the left side still. Boing, 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 boing. Alright. I'm still trying to think eventually what color am I gonna dye me Choky boy. What? Have I been meeting with a masked man lately? Let's see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. Tailbot, you are the one that I believe that is the most sus. There's been such skulking about that, about right suspicious. But I've got nothing to do with him. Wait, there's a bunch been skulking. Oh, my bad. There's a bunch been skulking around about right suspicious. Right suspicious like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and there's trouble. Mark me word.
Yes, sir.
Again, some of them talk kind of weird. It's like I'm currently reading One Piece, and when they're in pirate speak, sometimes I'm stumbling over it too. But I get to read that in my head and not out loud, so it's a little different. Reading out loud was never my strong suit. Reading in my head, I'm very good at it. So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicions about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside me. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, the same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Alamigo. Not would do, but to dispose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got a revolution alright, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize we had been dancing in the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Alamigo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time. Though the young ones know this not, unless we intervene, they are likely to commit a great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring word to me. I will take the ether. Only you can prevent forest ire. Oh, looks like I'm about to lose my hat for a little bit. No, I'm just gonna take the money. I don't think the cowl is gonna be doing me any good. Hey, adventurer. You're done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilfred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed you've won over Gundabald, I mean, I only won him over because of him. And wants a word with you. Says he'll be waiting over at the craggy area north of here. Level 27 one? Ayy. Oh, you're a black mage too. Ooh, fancy. Let me just go here, whatever. Boing. Boing. Oh, big boy, big boy. Alright. Oh, let me up. I know I can get up here. Hee, sneaking past so sneakily. Thank you for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you two, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you, or someone else? Coral got your tongue? No matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him. Hey. I'm not bad. Oh wait, Wilfred is this guy. Milford was the other one, or Mifrold, whatever his name was. No Alamegan sent me, or no Empire. Technically someone else did, but I'm a good guy, so I'm the freaking warrior of light, buddy. Best put some respecty on my name. I won't let you foil our plan. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. That's exactly what I want to help with. I don't think he understands the word help and what it entails, but you know, I guess he's, you know, right to be defensive. Hey, look, Endwalker. He's right to be defensive about it all. Like, I'm just one little potat. And name a single Empire person of Garlemald who's a healer. They would never. Attacked by Willard and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of their plans. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. Thank you for your money. Oh, I gotta go fight the corpses or something. Alright, I'll do that. It's all the way up there, but I'll do it still. An upgrade is an upgrade, and I could really use an upgrade for my necklace at the moment. Willard, or bracelets, whatever they are. Willard mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. What power could he be speaking? Gundabald. Bertliana? God preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they... The whole while they laughed, they sobbed, they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling to hope. It is wrong of the is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamegans? Oh, damn. Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong, I swear to you. Those villains will answer for their crimes in due time, but tell me, does anyone else know of this? Willard. He saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to, Bertolina. Bertoliana. Oh my god. I keep switching. Bertliana. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Yes, sir. Alright. First off, let me go and do that quest, and then we'll just TP back over. Because an upgrade for the necklace, for the rings, the bracelet, all will be really good. You know, there's no belts anymore, so that's a thing. I wonder if the eye gear is going to be like an actual stat imposing item, or if it's just for cosmetics. They said eye gear, so I assume it's for... Oh, that's a lot. I assume it's for gear and like leveling and stats, because we're going to level 100, so you might want to boost the numbers just a little bit now. But that's still curious to me. There's something in my eye, I feel like. There we go. What does this quest even bring me? It doesn't show me. Big sad. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Alright, nice and easy. And we just TP back. We'll go to the right, and then we'll go to the left to finish off that quest. Might as well do 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, a free heal. Didn't say it was a free heal, but never mind. Dante's workshop. Ooh, that one sounds cool. Days off are subject to change over time. Hours non-negotiable. We're recruiting all types of players, new and old. You guys do raids? Let's go. You're not hardcore. That is fine by me. Almighty Rhalgr, Lord of Destruction, we implore you, lend us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again? Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. I don't like they're trying to summon a primal or a god. If this plan succeeds, we'll have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gundobald's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the 7 hells did I put that bloody map? You shall never know. What those animals did to Bertliana is unforgivable, and to think they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Willard to the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Oh, good God. A hunting knife. Look how everything but one person is over here, or one item. Boing, boing, boing. Give me the bracelet. Vitality, mind, intelligence. Or is it a necklace? Ah, it is a necklace. A lace of neck. There it is. Alright, boing, boing, boing. Again, we will be doing this Forest Ire quest later on once we get to the levels or like we get matched on like level 35 stuff. Gone, the whole lot of them? Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands, but what exactly is it that they mean to do? Here's a map and here's a knife, so I think they're gonna cut a map up into small pieces with a knife. I don't like that position there. I don't like this either. What's that? A hunting knife and a map of Xanarak? Wait, you say Willard spoke of crystals, did you not? But they cannot possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. Yeah, this is shit, brother. The young fools are untrained and unblooded. Unblooded? Unblooded. Are unblooded all. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amajala are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystals. They're headed out east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it is too late. Yes, sir. Back on my boy. Oh, big sabotender. Small sabotenders. Oh, it is that person. Potter. Oh, whoa, it's a Harry Potter swarm. I just had to like something really quick. Big trouble in Little Alamigo. Willard. Willard. Did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Rogger to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. That's exactly what you don't want to do. We plotted to sneak into Xanarak and make off with the lizardman's cash, but they caught us and so many died. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. I regret our young one's transgressions, but not a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Oh, look, we got 2 healers. Go to this guy because he can do the most damage in an AoE, I guess. Oh, but he's tough. He's like the head. Never mind. That's why he's gonna be harder. The whelps must pay for their crimes. I mean, you murdered some of them, so like... oh, now we got tempered pikemans. This guy here. Go to this guy. If I had my, what's it called? My regen dot right now, I'd be so much better off, but... Actually, wait, I wouldn't even be able to use it because this is level 31 sync. Who's healing them?
We almost have them.
Yes, sir. Getting little tidbits of experience throughout all this. Oh. So angry, so ferocious. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youth could learn much from a man like you. Thank you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. But wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, ripe for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Willard? Did you not see those tempered wretches? Such is the fate of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire? Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What, no one said anything about that. But the masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Roger. He swore. I wouldn't trust him. Enough. I will hear the rest of the story later back at Little Alamigo. I dare say Little will wish to hear it as well.
I would.
Little, we will be in Little Alamigo. My name, if I were Alamigo and still little. So I was looking at some glams on the Eorzea collection earlier, and there's so many outfits that I want to make. There's one that I have in mind already that's going to be a much later down the line kind of thing, but they're all so cool. You AFK now? You are. So I think my voice cracked there. No more lies, Willard. Tell us everything. Yes, sir. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Roger, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives. But I should have known. There is no solution. Nothing we can do can change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Willard. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us. It is for you to decide what to make... I've got to sneeze. It's for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whenever you choose to do with your life, never forget to owe this adventurer an outsider. To owe it to this adventurer an outsider. I won't. I promise. Good, you little shit. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. It's okay, you couldn't even get close. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope that there is that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo will not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcomed here. Give me the high potions. Green. See, this is bone white, but it's still the yellow can. So that's why I'm keeping it there. And then the brown just kind of fits in along with it. I guess technically brown is on its own thing, right? So I'll just leave that up there, actually. Gundobald. Well, that we had no more information to offer, but what Willard told you is the extent to our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring great pain and suffering. I pray you find and put a swift end to the creature, for the sake of the young ones who died in his poisoned words. Minfilia.
Etherite ticket to Vesper Bay. Let's go. Pray return to the Walking Sands.
No, this is my... Oh, first off, hello, Link. This is like my 3rd or 4th time playing through it fully. It's just with dawntrail being announced and everything, I kind of just wanted to go through and properly read everything because it's been a while since I've paid attention to the story. But no, I've been playing this for 6, maybe 7 years now.
Hello, Minfilia.
Welcome back, Little. I am reliably informed the investigation you took, the investigation took you to Quarma and Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? La Habrea. Here's what I know. Planted the knowledge of summoning, in impressionable young minds, you say, precisely the kind of deception the Ascians would employ. While many of the, ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by Maligan will. There we go. Mulligan? Malicious? Maligan? Malagan? I don't know. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. True. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Yeah. Be quiet. Don't diss Minfilia. You're not the main lady of the scions just yet. Mayhap we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation.
Thank you. Oh, toast and chestnuts.
I love lentil soup. Are you a big fan of 14 Link? I'll put food down here still. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, new information arrived, courtesy of our friends, the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted on the North Shroud, This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths. In the self-same area, my instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Eorzea can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Little.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's right, Eorzea's here now. Haha, I was gonna hit my TP back home. That would have been very bad. I think I did exactly that the first time I went through all of this. Taking some breaks last year, but I've been playing around since AR beta. I love the game, especially it's so good. Like, everything about this game is amazing to me, and It's one of my favorite games. It's one of the games I've played for like the most amount of hours. Even though it's not the best, there's been times where I'm like, hey, I can't, get my sub at the moment, but I'm working through my 2,000 hours at the moment. So I think I'm just a little over the 2K mark now, which to most people isn't the biggest or anything, but I'm so proud of it because to me it's 2,000 hours that I'm very happily spending. And just, it's perfect. I love the classes, the jobs. Like, I'm planning on getting everything generally to like 80, 90-ish if I can on this character for streams. But I'm a healer main. I'm happy with my 4 green boys up here. I'm a sage main on my raid character, but I'll get the others up. What jobs do you main? I also like tanking sometimes, and I like a few of the DPS, but healer is where I am the happiest. Ooh, and what race do you play? Hi, Ironfald. I get very sad with you later on, but you're a good boy. Walking one to investigate sinister one, then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a walking one on the Ashcrow Constanorium, according to friendly one. A digging one named Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly sinister one. Walking one should go speak with digging one Medrod. Digging one is to be found at Fallgord Flow in the North Shroud. Where's that? Oh, there. Okay.
Let me go home, please.
What level is this anyways? 27. We're a little over leveled, but that is fine. Fine by me.
Oh, cute outfit, little lad.
The ladies. The ladies, you got a little peach momo. Part of the baby mochi group. Are you mochi? Then you are baby mochi. What about you? You're also part of the. Oh, you two are married. That's so cute. Oh, I've seen this guy before. I've seen Ducky Mochi before. So I remember that adventure plate. I love adventure plates. They're so cute. Mine's very basic at the moment, but gear male, paladin main overall, but I keep one of each role geared out. Paladin, Sage, Asha, Reaper, Bard, Red Mage. Yo, see, with that Sage, that's just how I know you are, like, you got my respect on that. I mean, I also like Pallies. That was my first role in general when I played this game. But my favorite tank is the Gunbreakers. Yeah, I plan on getting one role of each on this character, like, maxed out. So I have my White Mage first on here. I'll have my Gunbreaker. Maybe Samurai, Rogue, potentially. Then Dancer, because that's my favorite physical ranged. And then Arcanist will be my magic ranged, but I'll just level up Scholar for that instead. But please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I looked death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Please soothe him.
Yeah, my boy.
You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible. That's true. But that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I could have just used that Esuna to cure the doom that you were feeling. That's such a stupid joke. I can think straight again. I believe I can find, or I can even recount what I saw without losing it. Oh, what world and, like, server do you play on stuff? Like, I'm always curious about, like, where people, like, call home and stuff. And, because, like, this character is on Diabolos, but my main character, or, like, my personal character for raids is on Cactar. I'm not part of an FC there, but this one I'm not in an FC because I don't know if I want to join one, if I want to make one, all that kind of jazz. And then like, what's the market board prices like? Cause yo, your boy's trying to get some glam. Adamant toys. Ooh, nice. Is that crystal or ether? Or could I just be wrong entirely and it's not on either of those? It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow. A winged creature that was all eyeball with and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept near as I dared. To see the corpse of a woman, one glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. That's a little spooky. What? You're investigating the same masked man? Yes, funny enough. If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? Huh. At any rate, I am all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me.
You're welcome, buddy.
I hope they let me watch the cutscenes this time in the dungeon. Because there's a lot of dungeon cutscenes that I've just genuinely never seen because I felt pressured and I'm like, I need to let them, I need to help and stuff, but I'm the healer now, so I want to kind of take the time and be like, hey guys, let's wait a minute, I'm reading some stuff. I will pull the it's my first time if I have to, even though it's not. Dean has a proposal. So, here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Among the local fauna, only Scalekin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk have been pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer's that simple, but for the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say 3 of the creatures, and see if you can find some proof connecting them to the deaths. Yes, ma'am. Alright, I don't want to fight anything that's not a Ziz. I should also probably do feisty little chocobo at a point. Oh no, I got the paralysis. Ooh, I got a little bit of skin peeling over here. That's not cozy.
I do my best to try and get it off at a point, but it's not coming off right now, so that's a shame.
I'm kind of making my way through these quests today a little faster. I'm not stumbling over my words as much, which is nice. So, as long as I can keep up, I'm gonna be a-okay to do my 3-ish hours today. I know they said that there's what's it called? A downtime, I think tomorrow? Maybe tonight? I need to look at that again, because I'll be kind of sad if it's while I'm, or if it's during the time that I want to stream, and then if that's the case, maybe I'll just play something else. No idea. Maybe some Dead by Daylight. I could do some killer matches if I must. Clappin' Cheeks, a part of the Chocobro Inc. Pretty interesting. You've already seen to this is good work, adventurer. So, were you able to find aught that suggests the creatures are our culprits? No, I just killed 3 birds for fun. Nothing? Truth be told, even if there was proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like. Anyways, I believe we can safely strike this from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. That's right, we got 2 here. There's something else that I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been commonly maidens. I'd better wash myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor going around. There's some as whisper that after each victim died, her rancor went into the great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. The bears investigate, I reckon, or this bear's investigation, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow off a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with the fuse or anything. You have to throw, you'll have to throw the thing. Once you torn the rock a new one, bring back some of the fragments and I'll give them a gander. Alright? There's something you should know. I've been keeping this myself, less worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot soothe. There we go. I cannot say whether it's a coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. I looked up and I found myself looking in the gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream atop my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had mind to investigate. So I grabbed both of them because they could be in the same spot. Hello, Chocobo Keep. Uh, 28. Maybe they're worth it, maybe they're not. Haha, no one attacked me, for I am above your gaze, or below it, actually. I'm quite small. So going back to that from what you said earlier, Link, if you are still here, playing since the beta is crazy. I wish I was that far back, but I came to the game a little late in comparison. But I've still been here for a while. I'll say 6-7 years is a good time. Alright, that's done there. You don't see me, attaboy. Oh, I need to go up, ugh. Alright, you don't see me. It's the easiest path upward. I guess this way. I was playing WoW for a few years. Because I worked at Blizz, so I never played the gamers. Fair. That's kind of dope, though. A friend got me into the beta, though. I thought it would be cool. And on the floor, left WoW behind, never look back. Yeah, I played WoW for a little bit, but it's not the same. Something about this game has like more of a attachment to it. Like it just gives a little bit more of that personal feeling when you have all these characters beside you and you're going through their struggles and their hopes and their dreams along your side, and you get so invested, and then a smile better suits a hero when you cry for 3 nights straight. Like I never could get that feeling from WoW, even from the story. Like, the story is cool, but it's just got that oomph. But I'll say that is really cool that you never had to pay for the game or the sub, so it's not like you really lost anything. A monstrous bane might appeared, and you slew it. That creature had long been a scourge upon folk of Falgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this makes me wonder, was it truly a winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of light combined with a blind panic? Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of rock, within the rock of Rancor. It has a name, but what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless adventurer like you, eh?
That's true.
Pardon me. Huh? Why, these are just your garden variant crystals. 'Tis a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime. They're definitely lightning aspected. I almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone wasted both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well, it's okay.
Yes, power of destruction. I'm gonna go into Hawk Manor.
There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that there is a killer still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this is sorry business, or I take the sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was certain for a time that it can be no doubt a winged eyeball that I witness. It's impossible that I could have mistaken it so distinctly for a creature for a bane mite. But you and I were malms apart. How could we both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the bane mite at the very spot you claim to see the fiendish eyeball. Isn't that right? There must have been an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, that would be so tasty right now. Why do I have a notification over here? Ooh, he's serious, but listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course, there must be more than one of the buggers. Ugh, it's so obvious. But then that means since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, then there must be even more victims and as yet undiscovered. That's true. Gulp. I do not believe we're out of our depth. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. When I burn to know the truth, some things are best left unknown. Lest you have forgotten, it was the rocky area to the west that I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents there should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Actually, I was a massive fan of not needing alts to play additional exactly. I love that. Graphics are so good compared to WoW. Later, feeling my character was central. Sorry, it was all exactly. Like, I get it that it's a little slower to level up characters or our level, but or the classes, but it's so nice not having to be like, oh, I want to play on this class now, and then log out and go back in and play on it for a little bit and be like, oh, I want to play this job, go out, go back in. I can just go here, hit my gear list, select the next one that I have like queued up to play, and just go forward. Yeah, then our characters getting, or like the Scions getting emotionally attached to our character was also very big and important to the story for me. Hawk Manor. They do a very good job at making us feel like we are meant to be a part of the story, not just a random catalyst through it to be told through, but that the story is ours itself.
Hello, floating eye.
Ah. Look at that mask face. Thank you. I don't want to have to go through the lads again, so I'm just going to do my TP. Gameplay has been consistently kept interesting. The story build over time, especially with Shadowbringers and Walker. Oh, absolutely. I was explaining the story to my mom last night because she's very interested in all of this. And I was showing her Close the Distance and Flow with the lyrics, and I was tearing up over it, just remembering like my emotions going through all of that. So that's why I want to pay even closer attention to the story this time through, because I know there are parts that I missed. So I want to have that extra bit of emotional attachment and distraught once I hit the end again. Looking forward to dawntrail and a more low-key story for a little while. That's the thing. I'm curious if they are gonna be like, oh, it's a low-key story, or if it's just gonna be like a complete like curveball and we're gonna get something really insane. Although it is the next 10 years, you know, a Realm Reborn story is done. So you can't start off too crazy, but you can't start off too timid. But I'm happy to become a pirate for a little while. That'll be fun. Greetings, adventurer. Is aught there I might assist you with? Here I found a corpse. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot get used to the horrid sight, poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball. The winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end none can say. The victims have all been young women. They are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of. The button up engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim. A family sigil, or is that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this will provide pivotal in solving the murders. Thank you. Pardon me. I would have you hold on to the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you've proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I'm also part of the I'm part of the Twin Adders. I'm a serpent. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mion. Mayhap someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Mother, help me find the men that I am looking for. Ooh, Dragoon. Boing, boing, boing. Ah, looking off so elegantly into the everlasting sea that is just forward. Good day to you, little. By your grim expression, I suspect you aren't here for scone and herb tea. Now, it would be nice, but... Well, isn't this a lovely little button?
Oh, me.
Or is a me button. The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality. I would say, where did you... is artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You'll have to find the answer the old-fashioned way, by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadetta, over by the Aetheray Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Yes, ma'am.
Maker. Oh, little me. Little me.
Nice. No, like, I said nobody who you know, sure. This way, my bad. Boing, boing.
Oh, hello, new guy.
Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then, show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. I mean, I get a blood lily if that counts. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. There is if there's a soul in Gridania who does. Pardon me. Yawned there for a second. It would be Singold over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all the citizens on a 4-name basis. Alright. Oh, the boy. Bojangles. I'm very excited to see what our next race is going to be as well. Are we going to get female Hroths? Or are we just going to get a new race entirely? I don't know, but I'm excited. Bernadetta believes that I can help you. Well, this is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear. But whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require for me? Or what do you require of me? My bad. Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to Gentry's Ward northwest of here. Wait. Memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated on the bench by the ward's entrance. His name is Ursendel, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. I'm gonna go introduce him to his dead relative. Let's go. Oh, it's over there. Hello, sir. May I sit beside you? May I stand here and you give me a gentle hug? Nope. Okay. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thought. No, button. The sigil of the Dartincourse family. How is it you came into possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman, her face, was it marred in any way? I have feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal the truth of the truth of the deaths. But on one condition, you promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. Yeah. Level 28 weapon. This is level 29. Big sad. I am on Crystal, and then within that Diabolos. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the Dartanicours. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine. Amandine. Amandine? Amandine. I'm gonna say Amandine. Mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, but possessed a heart befitting her radiance. I was gonna say, since you're about to do a dungeon, I could join you if you want a tank or whatever role. I mean, I always go in as a healer for the time being, so I'm down to have a little assistance, because I will say I'm gonna be watching the cutscenes in the dungeons, so that having like that little extra like, hey, everyone slow down for a second would be nice. Because I went through 1,000 Maws, and I was watching the cutscene before the boss fight, which is very long. I didn't realize I was in the cutscene still, so they did the entire boss fight. I finished watching the cutscene, and then the second cutscene immediately played. So it was kind of funny. Lost out on a boss moment, but I still got the XP. Don't rush people. Everyone should be able to enjoy the cutscenes. All bits of the lore. Exactly. I always make sure that I look out for people who are watching cutscenes, but if it gets skipped over, I apologize and like not noticing them, so I'll usually try to call out, but it's just like, hey, come on. But it was a long cutscene, so I don't fully blame them. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed. She had beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to exist. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, the lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. Me? None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed they would help her regain that which she had lost, so she began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew even more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and then proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So I left Hawk Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. Damn. Pardon me. Well, he is a Ellison, so he is old as shit. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain. And still longer for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved to never speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor. Go to the western edge of the central shroud. Go on now. Go and do what must be done. Yes, sir. All right, forward we go. I don't. Okay, I'll just teleport over to White Wolf. Lancer boat. Archron, actually. White Wolf. Let's go with Sheba. Boing. Linderworm. There we go. Boing. Which is the one where I pet him? Is it this one? No. Is it 3 or 2 where he gets sad? No. Oh, you little chat boy get petted. Hey, you don't see me. Aha, funny. Hey, neither do you guys. You don't see me. Nyum, nyum, nyum. Hello, Monsieur Smith. Hawkman are now accessible. Yep, I'd be absolutely down to have a friendly tank. Character's name. Alright, how do I do this again? Player search. Search conditions. Rael. First one, English. Oh wait, does it actually custom? No, I can't look through their world. Can I look through world specifically? Or oh wait, what am I doing? That works too. I can open up a party. Never if Sloth is here. Slothy. Yes, it is Crystal. I believe. I could be wrong. Diabolos data center. Yep, Crystal.
I sit on cat that is fat. This is a good cat. It's a good meow meow.
Actually, in this meantime, let me respond to said text from a person who may or may not be in the stream right now, because I don't want to make them think that I'm ignoring them or anything. It's just I don't look at my phone all the time when I'm streaming at the moment. That way. Let's go, number 18. Yeah, Diabolos. Oh, yeah. Forgot that I had it up there. I just know, like, that's the one that I chose for some... I don't know why I chose this world to be in, but I think I just enjoyed the name. First time doing this, no worries. Yeah, traveling between is interesting. It's a little weird, but it's kind of cool that we can do that now. What level is Hawkman? 35. I see. So technically, I could have my regen, but I don't because I haven't done the level 35 quest. So I'm gonna just have to not do a level 35 thing. Little bluesy snooze. Oh, hello, Delphine. Hello, Delphine. The staring match. Hey, what are you? Thaumaturge? You're Thaumaturge. Whoa. Friend, I see. Nice. Oh, wait. Let me actually... There we go. I'll also send the friend request. Wait, what did that say? New adventure returner and mentor members will now receive XP bonus until attaining level 80. Interesting. Oh, wait, I was looking at Sunken Temple, not Hawk Manor. I'm a little goober. Hawk Manor is a really good dungeon. A lot of people kind of bash on it sometimes, but I think this is like one of like the first really good ones in ARR. Although I do like 1000 mods now. I like the change they gave it. I'm so tiny. Our leveling's always here. No, I couldn't tell you that one, friend. He's stepping. forget. I don't know if we need that key or not. I'm just gonna grab it anyways. I always forget. I am the sprout that pulls them. Shit. Such a cute outfit. It still does feel very weird playing a healer that doesn't have shields. But I want to be a little different on my going up this time around. It's a little different with my healers. Oh, okay, they just claimed. I was like, wait, we have that sword at this level? I don't know, these people don't do well at keeping their house clean. It's a shame. Not the immersion break. Oh, God. Ooh. A Mandeville sword looks so good. Wait, that one's stun. It's so weird seeing a tank actually use their stun. It's very rare that I see that anymore. We go jump off a cliff. Need magic.
Forward march. Damn.
It's got everything up to. And we have attic basement, attic bats in the basement. This is it's all types of weird. Attic bat would have been better off staying in the attic. True. Use both of those. Screw it. A little sunglasses looking on. Wee. Hey, pants. I'm gonna take a quick little stretch too, because the way I've been sitting. Could you imagine if we could look like that? I'd be fucking sad. Hello. I think they did change a little bit, yeah. He's a little happy guy. I'll give it to the right. Yeah, is Dragon Girls. I'll about time for that. Cutscene time. The darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that has quickened it to life. La Brea. Oh, we got the twins going up in here. Got that double action kind of shit. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Hydaelyn chose well. Yes, she did. A pity that your existence is irreconcilable with our own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take measure of your strength for Master La Brea. That task now accomplished, we take our leave of you.
Goodbye, guys. They did.
Fare you well, bringer of light. I'm so excited to see the graphical update of this game too. That's gonna be baller. Biscuit. Alright, where am I going? Gridania again. It'll be so good. I'm gonna just do like an entire like 30-minute, maybe hour-long video just going to different places in the world after that graphical update happens, just to see like just the before. Oh, I should do a before and after. That'll be really good. I just like in beautiful areas, going to the Crystarium, and oh, their arms gonna look so pretty. To say that FanFest and all the areas will be updated at true. I wonder what what areas will have the true update. We'll have parts of what's it called? Stormblood. Some areas in Garabania. I would assume some places in the first, like the Sylph area, probably just the new DT areas, as well as most of the recent Endwalker Shadowbringers to begin. Be the main, yeah. If Limsa, Ul'dah, and Gridania don't have the updates, I'm gonna be relatively confused because these are the areas people will be starting in, so you would want to kind of express more here. Ishgard, you know, that could work, but like a little bit later. But yeah, some Endwalker places. I want to see the world unsundered. Oh, that'll look so good. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. Well, I killed her. So, she went as far to consort with devils. Would that I would have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace within the beyond. I know not whether that the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it's plain that they are of the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. but who am I to ask of this punishment? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters wherefore it matters not wherefore, sorry, stupid. Through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abider to the gross crime. Abettor to the gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. I'm gonna go to Momphilia. I'm so excited to see all the pretty places. And the game is still beautiful as is, and they just make areas more beautiful as time goes on. So like, all right then. I'm really excited to see how pretty places will become prettier. Boing. Boing. Filia. Pardon me. Welcome back, little. Full glad I am to see you safely return. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn into the Twelves Wood? Two of Lahabre's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There's no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet what may come, come what may, I did that a little backwards. We must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all that we can from information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Thank you. Gotta check something. Alright. Just had to make sure that my microphone wasn't doing its weird staticky thing. I don't know if it happens all the time or if it's just on my end that I hear it, but I don't know. Taking an item level 28 through 30. No static here. Fantastic. Last time it did start to static, but I did an almost 5-hour long stream, so that might have caused its, just a prolonged use or the lack of restarting certain programs when I was said using them. Just responding to some texts. Then this one. Join party so you can do your stream. If you want pocket tank for your next queue, I'm still online. I'll definitely join. Sounds fantastic to me. I'm gonna start just saying our request being complete. It really is, cause like I've been saying for a while, like I want to play through Endwalker so badly, and I've been also saying like I would love to do some Final Fantasy 14 content on stream. And I was like, after I finished 16, I wanted to do 14 stuff. So why just do Endwalker? Why not just go through all of it again? And it's well worth it so far, because let me see, playtime. No, I've played through Endwalker, but I've only done Endwalker once so far. I've done Shadowbringers maybe 3-4 times. I've done Heavensward 3 times. I did a skip. I did Stormblood 3 times. I did a skip. I did A Realm Reborn technically 4 times. And then did the skip after because I just wanted the free Fantasia. But yeah, no. I cried to Endwalker. I'm ready to cry to Endwalker again. I was listening to Close the Distance from Ultima Thum, and it's just so good. Oh, rather Titan. Titan. Voiced.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Let's go. Primal fight.
Our
Primal
task will be
fight.
to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, 2 primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
And thus Leviathan the Lost was deemed.
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately,
Big Rock Boy.
the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
Fair.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
I
No
use a
one would think
staff.
you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Eorzea, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Lanosia. Time to take the boat. Do 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 do.
Little fairy lady, I'll have a ticket to go to Limsa.
Like, no, screw you. Punches me in the face and I start bleeding. Maelstrom.
He's a little buddy.
No. Oh, he ran away.
I don't even wanna. I don't even wanna. Hail Adventure, welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you should know more about our enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you're a guest we were told to expect. Forgive me, sir. To business then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began observing the Beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder in their fell primal. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. There we go. Salute. Oh, salute with the other hand. Thank you, High Commander. And you leave the rest to me. What a spread of your accomplishments, Little. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Little personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have Shahagan and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is it the first time we have to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned, but they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. It is that we turn now to the signs of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa Lominsa's best hope. I know I said the whole thing when she just said Lominsa's, but that is fine. I hope you are right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not Thalsorasi make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their lands, and no blood would be shed? No. And was it not Leminsians who violated the agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen to defend their homes? Even a pirate must one day rep what she has sown. Sorry, my breeding skills are sometimes really shitty. I advise you choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. Yeah, it's true. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yeah, it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or what would you have us fall upon our swords? I love Y'shtola. She's such a good character. And she just gets better as time goes on. My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, our paramount concern. She's wife. Y'shtola is wifey. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, little? Yes. You have my thanks. Along with the full support of Maelstrom, I await good tidings. Yes, ma'am. The kobolds that should summon Titan demonstrates that they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all that we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defended. Oh god, so sorry. Who defeated him once before. Had a very long day and very little sleep. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Leonosia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do know not. Or do I not know? When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. Meanwhile, I shall seek his fellows. Alright. Teleport me to the Tempest Gate. Tempest.
Get on that motorcycle, you.
Boing. Boing. Do do do. Ba da ba 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 da. Oh, I have gear. It's not the best looking gear, but it shall be the gear that I equip for the moment until I can make my way back into a town and upgrade it and glam it back over. I run over your toes, don't worry. Lay down, ye bird and sun, come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time, find ye a lass or three. Oh, good god. I mean, or floats are about my guy. And so long as it's consensual. You gonna say something, venturer, or just keep staring, eh? You want to know about the company heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Price of bleeding flame. Fame.
English is hard.
Yet a miller, mill in peace and no more. Still seeing ya as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Trachtorum was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? Alright, so I'm just looking here. I'm grabbing tails from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in this set. Or until like I'm done this segment of quest lines or quest holds, because like they split it off. It's like these are your like 26 to 30 and then so on and so forth. So you want to hear the tale of, I don't like your outfit by the way, man, of how the company of heroes bested the primal, do you? Gonna run get some dinner, I'll check in later. Thank you very much, hope you have a great dinner, Lincoln. Thank you for helping out and thank you for stopping by, it means so much. And if you did subscribe because I don't get notifications, thank you for that as well, highly appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's see. So you want to hear, bastard of the primals? Let me guess. You mean the bastard Titus? Titus? If only only you'd be there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and we hit ye boy, and it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. I don't like these guys. He's got Hank Hill ass. Wait, what was that look for? I'm a god's damn hero. I'll have you know, the people round here sing me praise. Just don't tell me you only cared about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have been making nests by the windmill just south of here. I do that and then we'll talk. Alright. I mean, the outfit's not horrible. It's not the best looking thing, but you know. You know, maybe once I get the rest of these these quests done, I will end. Oh, there's a big boy. I'll end the stream with doing only you can prevent forest ire. I'm curious. I want to open this one, see if it's any good. No, it is generally worse. Animal hide and animal skin. Oh, fancy. And so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Save me the hassle of never mind. What? He's still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I would teach you, I truly do. Oh, I want to teach, I truly do. But unless you prove you have what it takes to face the fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. I mean, I beat you free, if that means anything. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying a gobble. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't ask you to cut one down quickly as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west? And send out look, cause Gobble comes for calling. In case a Gobble comes for calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling ye more about old Titus. Boing, 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 boing. Surveying the house. Ah, Mr. Gobble. Ew, I hate that move name. I hate that it's called Moldy Sneeze. You again? That Gobble that was hassling the millers is dead? Don't think you had it in you, Venture. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I took like 20 seconds. So not sure if I should tell you our secrets. I mean, I would just punch you in the throat. How about that? So as I was saying, so know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if he slew, Trecham, you drinking in here again? If you are, that Gobu had better be dead. He was just trying to make me do all his work. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe I did. That a fact, then why did your friends, what will your friend say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it, Tachtrum who slew the Gobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It was me, the finest axeman that ever served the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew the bastard Titus. Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drunk sudden dream? The company hero slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. And that's the biggest load of Shahagan shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside will learn the truth of the Minzin way. Trachtoum. You didn't say the Gobu. You may consider your contract revoked. Just strikes like, oh, you're saying your shit different day. I'm just here telling you should do a better job. You're doing your work. Man. That's all I was saying. Just mumbling to themselves. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged the Goblin Slayer. Don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheating. Well, who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, hell's with it. Let the contest begin. Look behind you, three-headed Goble. I'll put you to sleep, buddy, if you're paralyzing me. There. Only killing's against the rule. Yeah, then let me put you to sleep. Okay, so I can't do anything with that, which is some BS. Got some more blues. We got some horns and fangs. Side bugger me. This is lucky I got one of these. Yeah, well, you can't use your bomb here now, my boy.
Me arms, me bleeding arms.
I'm starting to believe that you actually didn't do anything to beat Titan. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your you're blubbering. God knows I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. Just I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. The last job I had was at Casa del Sol. There was this grizzled marauder, treated everyone like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them. But you went and believed me, so look. His name was, Whiskate, alright, Whiskate. He'll tell you how to defeat Titan or whatever, Titus or whatever his name, whatever the hell's the damn thing's name was. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Make him lose his job. Oh wait, if I'm going to Casa del Sol, I gotta go in style. Wee. Apkaloo, boing. Big old bison boys. I forget what they're actually called. Large. Oh, these are buffaloes. Never mind. Technicalities. Terra Firma. You're fighting their demons, and it's playing Fizz ranged. Oh, sweetheart. I mean, yeah. Boing, 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 boing. We'll do this. Click live. Click live. Alright. Pardon, you wish to slay the Lord of Crag. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in a free hellfire and lived. He's blessed with a power that protects him from a primal influence. Thus he was able to lay low the Lord of Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. Man who can't be tempered, useful, but it will not be enough. Eschewed the company of heroes, fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Not Bahamut, really? So I feel like Bahamut should have been a little worse if you actually ever encountered him. We defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. But believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I will grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurance that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gigaruju's estate. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man! Have you heard nothing I said? We do not have the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine your words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. She's like, a son of a... Fine. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to this man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this one alone. I'll use this time to seek to the remaining participants. Leave the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Yes, ma'am. Land. There. Alright. I'm on... It's, 4 more quests in total for the rest of the stream. Master Gigaruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I see that you are before I set you to your true task, I would like you to verify that you won't be a waste of my time. Nyx has recently been prowling the beach to the estate. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with the hearing. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of killing the Nyx. Got it. Bam, 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 bam. I gotta help this guy with his first before I can actually do mine. Now, do this. Then I go over here. And I wait. Yeah, no worries, man. I helped you with yours. Don't you worry. I'm good on my own. It's not like I'm just a little lala or anything. Minerva 7 people. I'm so hungry. I really want to eat, but I want to finish stream, or my goal for stream first. Oh, what is the... Oh. Ooh, okay. I think I might put my character in. I mean, I'm gonna be going for Titan tomorrow, so like, I don't want it to look too chill. Oh, but I can say floating on the ether of fallen primals or something. All or nothing, kush, yeah. Wait. Sound effect 420. Well, did you deal with the nicks? Yes, sir. Here's a leg. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed he had served in the company of heroes. Yep, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge that befits your talents. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Casa del Sol in the near future. Master Gigariju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet.
Hello, little kitty cat.
But while money is no object, not everything Master Giruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so little your mission is to seek out and obtain a rare ingredient for our chef's request, or at our chef's request. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is, like nothing ever was. To drink it is the real test. Find it is the real test. To drink it is the cause. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you to your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associates did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Fine. Asshole, man. So I'm trying to save Limsa, and there people are just like, do this, do that, do this, do that. The quest I'm looking for is or the perfect prey is going to be my last one for the day. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who will challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, little. The ingredient you seek is an egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal from the beast's nest, of course, simple in theory, but difficult to execute. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha, you amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do is your choice. I guess I'll go for the crit. Let me be clear. This business is between you, me, and the captain. Must remain a secret. See, I do not regret my time spent with the company in slightest, traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all in jolly good fun. Okay, bud. Alas, Gradanians are by a large and unforgiving lot. Detto here being a rare exception. She's like, really, man? I have had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen. With no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, wagging your tongue, my bad. I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. What a jerk. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. Ooh, the sun's rising. There will be other heroes, little. You do not need a challenge Titan. Abandon your quest or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Damn, no one has faith. Just because I'm a Lala doesn't mean anything, man. Means I'm better than those who are taller than me. Whee! Only you can prevent forest fires. And maybe I'll do it first thing tomorrow. It really depends on what the timing for the stream is with these other quests. Give me the egg. Give me the loot. Here.
Wow.
I thought you might have good sense to leave this place, but you continued, by your continued presence. I take it you intend to pursue perverse to the bitter end. Aha, such bravery, such recklessness, that's what will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me, I'll see you guys to the captain. You should make haste to southern Finalfantasy. In the Forgotten Springs you will find a man named Udoho Nuhu. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, little. Little Alamigo at 420. We're on a coral. This way. Yoing. Yoing. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, whoops. This one. Well, this is where the quest ends. I'll pick it up and I'll do it. I mean, I guess I'll do this one for now. I forget if they'll even allow me through this trail for the time being. No, it does not exist, so I need to go around. I'm not doing falling corpses right this suspicious. Dune angler. I'll do this one and it'll bring me back to where I need to go. Hopefully. Hello. State your business, adventurer. This is the one that Wisket sent me. I have the foggiest what he sees in you. And until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Receive no aid from me. Discipline of war, and then tanks only. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battles, there's no mistaking that, and thus did you manage to obtain the Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. I, Nahu, once fought, the Nahu I once fought also believed that his strength would save him, and I was wrong, and now I am Nahu. Okay. Minutes ago I joined the company Heroes, honed my skills, instead of challenging my predecessors before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That's why I claimed my position, that's why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be presumably right to assist you. Across the desert, there is the East Isle, or in the east lies an Amajala encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and his gil. To even face the Amajala in battle, you must find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be our first test. Draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Alright.
Rusty Yarzan.
Or Russet Yarzan, my bad. Sandworm. It was the heat of the moment. Alright. Down close there. Look at this place here. Interesting. Forget what this is for. But it is there for world building purposes and such. Go away, sandworm. Stone Spike Thanad Ga. Yeah, we'll do Forest Ire tomorrow instead. Because with this being finished, it's just the trade-off of quests. Do 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 do. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? Crude necklace. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befit a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company Heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far and fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on smaller creatures, on the smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A fresh slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There's an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map along with the location of where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worms into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Alright. The heem dum dum bomb then.
Hello, Dune Angler.
How much gold do I have down here now to work with? Purple gets its own area. I got 8 25s, 23 100s, and 27 500s. That's some pretty good schmun if you ask me. So 200, 1,000, no, 2,300? 2,004, 500. And then a lot more than that. Pardon me. And present mine only lasts, I guess it is only 15 seconds, but damn, that's still kind of pathetic. Kind of pathetic spaghetti, if you ask me. Oh, we are making good progress in the series. And it is my favorite one that I've done so far, not including 16. Well, you look well. Have you fought your quarry then? Yep. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, little. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wisgate. Worry not, ye will have your word. My word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Casa del Sol and seek Weskret's counsel. Weskret's counsel. But hold a moment, since you will be meeting the captain again so soon. Something I would like you to deliver him for me. Alright. This quest will be done tomorrow. I'm gonna go have some food, read some One Piece, and then potentially play some Dead by Daylight. So, thank you to anyone who is watching. Link, I know you're gone, but thank you for subbing and hanging out and helping with the dungeon. Sloth, thank you for checking in. I will talk to you in a few. And yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow. So, take care, and